You know, this planet in bits is pretty weird.
Are you just realizing this now?
No, but, I mean, having self-standing bits gravitating around a larger core would make sense. It could be a sign of a young planet still in formation. But why would the apiary try to colonize such a jumble? From a logistical standpoint, it makes no sense.
That's true. They must have had a very good reason.
Unless...
What?
Unless Source wasn't in this condition when they arrived.
What? What do you mean? Did the apiary cause this to happen?
I didn't say that, but it's a possibility. If we keep on exploring, we should know more. It's a bit late to start cooking food.
Oh. Can I ask you a weird question?
Of course.
Don't take it the wrong way, okay?
No worries.
Wouldn't you want to meet your mate?
Well, I don't really have a choice anyway.
I mean, if you could.
Then I guess I'd do it. Just to be sure.
You mean you're not sure right now?
I am. I mean for you to be sure.
Oh.
You've met yours, haven't you?
Yeah.
And?
Honestly, he wasn't bad.
Physically?
Physically, intellectually, everything. He wasn't bad. Like, if I hadn't met you first, I might have been a little less picky.
Huh.
I'm kidding, Kay. He was a huge boron.
Huh. The apple brew should be ready by now.
Looks like it is.
There's an uprising in the apiary. The factories on down are at a standstill. Beauty is complete havoc. The revolutionary forces have stood heavy losses, but everything could still change. The remaining able-bodied survivors have taken up arms and gather on top to launch the last offensive. Your many years working in a revolutionary cell have turned you into a natural leader. The crowd behind you is awaiting instructions.
I redirect to the matchmaker.
Some of the revolutionaries in your group have taken issue with your decision. They were in favor of unseating the council, but they still believe the matchmaker is the only defense against the mark.
Borons.
They are wanting to split up. They head for the council.
Let them do it. We don't need these cowardly cowards.
The raging mass quickly splits into two groups. Most of the revolutionaries are still behind you, but you can feel that their confidence has been shaken. You finally arrive in front of the matchmaker's server room. But as you start ramming into the doors, they open on their own, unleashing an army of Hornet drones who are hiding inside.
Loot!
The Hornets charge. They neutralize your first line within a few seconds. Some of them are moving swiftly towards your flanks. They're trying to surround you.
We press on! Press on!
You shout your order, but it's too late. You are too disorganized, but especially, you are too few. The line of Hornets manages to cordon you off. You are trapped, stuck in place. Through one of the Hornets' audio chat, you can hear that the other group has had the same fate. You feel the end coming. The revolution has been stifled. Suddenly, right under your feet, a trap door opens. You see Kay signaling for you to come down.
Hey, pretty boy.
No time to chat. You go down the ladder. The underground tunnels lead you to a secret spatioport where the nest is awaiting you, ready to take off in case things take a turn. And take a turn they do. Kay takes your hand to lead you in.
I kiss him.
After being routed by the hornets, the touch of his lips feels very comforting. Kay lays his hands below your hips and brings you toward him.
I take his t-shirt off.
He allows you, then helps take yours off. Your breasts are pressed against his burning chest. Kay puts his hand behind your neck, and a shiver goes through your body. You can no longer hear the commotion outside. Your spirit is captured by the taste of his saliva, the smell of his sweat.
I unbutton his pants.
At first, held tight by his erection, the button doesn't give in until it whispers away. And then you slip your hand into Kay's underwear.
Okay, stop. Stop talking. Show me. Do you have any idea what time it is?
The sun was still high when we went to sleep, so I would say early afternoon.
No, I mean the real time. Like, the apiary's time.
Then no.
Don't you want to know?
Of course. How else would I know when to watch an episode of Muffin and Cupcake?
Do you still watch that stuff?
I was joking, because we don't have any reception.
No, sure, I get that. But that's the show that first popped into your head? A children's cartoon about a baker's apprentice with magical powers?
Okay, first of all, they're not bakers, they're pastry chefs. And also, Muffin and Cupcake is a cartoon about friendship above all. And it approaches its subject matter with great maturity and sincerity, which can be appreciated at any age.
So, are you Team Muffin or Team Cupcake?
That's a stupid question. I don't need to identify with any particular character in order to appreciate a good show. Alright, Cupcake. Cupcake all the way.
See? You can cook too.
Stop it. I just skewered a bunch of vegetables.
Even still, it tastes great.
Through none of my doing. But it does taste great.
Did you find it?
No. You'll have to hold on a little longer.
I still think that I could have reached that shelf by climbing on a chair.
Sure, but you don't know where to look.
Neither do you, apparently.
I was thinking of something mean to reply, but I'll wait till I'm off your shoulders.
Good thinking. Are you sure it's here?
Well, it's the most inaccessible part of the nest, so yes, chances are that's where I put it.
Okay, but considering that even while standing on a chair you can't reach the shelf, whose head was between your thighs when you decided to put it away?
You do not ask those questions of a lady. And anyway, all of your questions will be answered as soon as I... Ha! I got it! You can put me down.
So, give it to me.
Oh no! I will let you see my diary, because I'm nice. But first, I have to check that there's nothing embarrassing in it.
It's a diary. It's designed to be embarrassing.
Nothing too embarrassing. Should we go out and explore?
I would love that. Do you think he knows how to fetch?
I don't know. Just throw him a stick.
I can't. I'm stuck doing scratchings.
Well, I'm also stuck doing scratchings. We must look so goofy.
So what? Beep beep! Pick up the pace!
I'm doing what I can. I'm fighting with front-facing winds over here.
Master at work. Two in a row?
No, just the one.
Oh. I'm still way ahead then. Let's give them time to ripen a bit.
Now we're 6-3. You starting to feel the heat?
Cattle aspirata, a bulbous plant from the supulaceous family. This flower has an incredible feature. It can flap its petals to send olfactory signals upwards and attract pollinators in the sky.
I wasn't asking. But you can tell me what that is.
Huh. That's a biggin'. A little large for a pollinator. But she doesn't look very aggressive.
Why is she flying in place like this?
She may be attracted by our smell. Or by something that's in our pocket. Do you want an apple dew? Oh, okay. Nope, no apple dew.
Some rust?
What are you doing? Why would she want some rust? This? Ah, she likes this.
What was that?
Leftover roasted apple dews.
She didn't want apple dews, but roasted apple dews are good?
Such is the power of cooking.
Anyway, she doesn't seem to have any issue traveling from one islet to the other.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yes, and that's a very bad idea.
We must not be thinking about the same thing. Because I'm thinking about a rather excellent idea.
I'm pretty sure that you're thinking what I'm thinking that you're thinking.
Oh yeah? Go on then. What am I thinking?
You're thinking about climbing up on top of her so we could ride her to other islets.
Oh. Yes. Can you explain to me why this is a bad idea?
Ever heard of the law of attraction? Gravitational pull? Broken bones?
Come on, you. I thought you loved flying.
Yes, with seats and safety belts. Oh yeah, and cockpits too. Plus, how do you expect to climb on top of her? She'll never cooperate.
We just fed her. We're buddies now.
Kay, you're out of your mind.
If I manage to get on top of her, you'll follow?
And if you don't manage?
I will rub your feet every day for a week.
2 weeks.
10 days.
Sold. Do your worst.
Ready to get on board?
Do I have a choice?
A bet is a bet.
I hate you, Kay.
No, you're gonna love it. You'll see.
Why isn't she moving?
Maybe she's waiting for directions. Let me try.
Whoa!
Off we go. That worked. She understood. Thank you. I'm afraid that's gonna be a bit tough for us to say.
Burble? Can we call you Burble?
All right. Burble it is.
Hey, Burble. Are you sticking around? We might want to go back to where we came from.
Let me know when you want to lead, all right?
Sure will. At least we didn't spare any effort.
Are you all... I have some bad news.
What? Ugh, you found another seed, didn't you?
Yes!
Oh, look! That's how we got here.
Are you sure we didn't come this way?
Yeah. Maybe. What about the nest? Do you know which way that is?
I think somewhere in that direction. But I can't really tell with this mist.
At least from here, we can see the whole flow bridge.
Yeah, hard to tell when you're inside of it, but that thing is massive. And from here, you'd never know this is just millions of flow threads woven together.
Just millions of flow threads?
You know what I'm saying.
I'm wondering what the universe would look like without the flow arcs.
For one thing, we wouldn't be here to talk about it.
How do you mean?
The flow bridges are linking together 2 points in space, correct?
Carry on.
Anytime matter goes in the vicinity of these bridges, it's transported from one end to the other. Matter gathers at either end of the bridge, and that's what ends up creating these planets. Without flow bridges, no planets. Without planets, no life would happen. Without life happening, no us.
Where does the flow come from, though? I thought it was supposed to be generated inside planetary cores.
Yes. The pressure that's being exerted by matter allows flow to stabilize in the shape of threads.
So? Don't you see the issue? If the flow bridges allow for the creation of planets, and the planets allow for the creation of flow bridges, which one came first? The flow bridges or the planets?
I guess a planet had to be there before... Unless the flow could... No. Then maybe the stars would...
Or maybe science cannot explain everything. And there are mysteries which are just bigger than you.
Okay, I give up. K0, Universe 1.
Another tremor. It's as if Source were still breaking into fragments.
If only it would stop fragmenting beneath our feet. Okay.
You can't catch us that easily.
Go, go, go!
Let's get it over with.
Watch out!
I got this.
Bye-bye.
One to go.
Ready when you are.
Ready. Ready.
Woo! Eat it!
On your mark.
Anytime.
You.
Yep, saw that.
Ripe for the picking.
Harvest time. Who's next?
Maybe we should stop pestering him.
Come on, it's just a bit of fun.
Did this thing really lay its butt right in the middle of a flow bridge?
Come on! Psst. Get! Move your butt elsewhere. All right, move along. Can't you see you're in the way? Ugh. All right, I'm gonna bloot him up.
Move over. I'll take care of it. We're gonna lift it gently and... This thing is so heavy. I'm not joking! The species must have developed a hypermass or something.
Oh, for sure. How else could it defeat your hyper guns?
Oh, please, ease off the snide comments and help me out. 1, 2, 3... Are you pushing?
Of course I'm pushing! Ugh.
Okay. I don't think this is gonna work. Looks like this guy likes flow so much that he can't take his butt off the spring.
So selfish.
I hope we didn't do all this for nothing.
We move in, and the rust clears out.
Ow. You whip me with your hair.
I'm sorry. I can't control it.
Okay, now I'm really starving.
Imagine how I feel. Boom! Seed!
Good eye.
Should we just do the whole islet?
I'll follow your lead. What? What is it?
I know this greenhouse.
You mean you've been here before?
What? No, of course not. I know this model. It's an HPX-2. I worked on derivatives of this model while at X-Nova.
And is it a good one?
It's an old one, but I would love to know how it's held up so well all this time.
Here we go. More rust.
This is giving me a great recipe idea.
No spoilers.
On your mark.
Bam! Boom, baby!
3, 2, 1. Are you all right? He's ripe for the picking.
Harvest time!
You?
Yep, saw that! Come on! Why isn't he feeling it? Ready when you are.
All set?
Yes!
Let's get it over with.
And done.
One to go. All set?
Now!
You?
Yep, saw that. You know what to do.
Yep. Well done.
That was easy.
There.
Making headway.
I think we found a shortcut. Nope. Sorry, I don't see it.
Over there, with the two little peaks that look like ears. And 3 stars on the right make a tail.
I guess I would concede to seeing kind of a coffee table?
Kind of a coffee table. Well, it's a good thing you're not the person in charge of naming constellations. The kind of a coffee table constellation. The crooked stool. The slightly ajar barn doors.
Why not?
Because those are lame names? Do I really need to explain?
No, I mean, why can't I be in charge of naming constellations? Why can't we?
Well, they already have names, for one.
Constellations don't look the same depending on your vantage point. The sky on top, down, or beauty isn't the same as the sky in source, for example.
Huh, that's true. The Weaver constellation looks all twisted from here.
That's not the Weaver constellation. That's... the Great Oink.
And the 2 lonely stars next to it are the Little Oink. Cool. What about that one?
Which one?
That big one. The 4 stars that look like an upside-down Y.
Easy. That's you.
Why me? There's a Y and K as well.
Huh, that's true. K and U's constellation, then.
I like it. Although we'll have a hard time topping that one.
Huh, that's okay. Someone else can take care of the rest.
Do you think that other critter is still blocking the flow bridge?
If that's the case, we'll have to find a way to get it to move.
This is where we came from, isn't it? Every little bit helps. But this is... a drone parking platform. I was wondering why we hadn't seen one yet.
It doesn't look in too bad a shape.
Yeah. It must have fallen to the ground when its gyro stabilizer ran out of flow.
Weren't you just looking for one of those? A gyro stabilizer?
I was, but I need a gyro stabilizer designed for flight, not a ground-based gyro stabilizer.
Sorry.
Oh, no need to be sorry. Good thinking. Even I had a hard time seeing the difference. Generally speaking, ground gyros are flight gyros that have an extra magnetic anchor to ensure they maintain a stationary position.
Can't you remove that anchor? Sorry, I'm asking basic questions. I'm assuming you've thought about it before. Haven't you thought about it? You seem stuck.
Kay! You are a genius!
Thank you. So, are we bringing it home?
We're bringing it home. It shouldn't be much longer.
Great oaks from little acorns grow.
Did you hear that?
What? I don't hear it.
Exactly. If we were on top, or truth, we'd be overrun with mosquitoes at this point. Even worse if we were on beauty. But right now, not one buzzing insect. Not a single sting. Nothing. That is one thing from the apiary I will not miss.
Is there anything from the apiary that you are gonna miss?
Living carefree, maybe? Not that I'm regretting leaving. It's just that... Well, I did grow up in rather comfortable conditions. I was coddled, protected. I never had to second-guess myself. Mind you, I was clearly not happy. But that was normal to me. It never occurred to me to question it. Now, here, and with you, I do believe that I am happy. But it's completely different. Now I know that everything could fall apart at any time. That I could lose it all. It's a thought that is permanently running in the back of my head. That is something I would gladly live without.
What if you could get rid of this anxiety, but in exchange, you have to live again with the mosquitoes?
No, I'm still not changing.
So, if your anxiety is less worrisome than a mosquito, can we say that everything is fine?
Yes, everything is fine.
You've already eaten too much.
I can never eat too much.
Okay? I've already eaten too much.
Ugh. What are we supposed to do now the road is blocked by that oaf? The one blocking the bridge with his butt.
We look for another way?
What if there is no other way?
Then we'll have to find a way to get him to move.
What are you doing outside this late?
A cutting of cattle Esperada. That way, we won't have to walk to reach remote islets.
When did we ever walk to go somewhere?
Manner of speaking. You can nitpick, or you can help me out.
What do I need to do?
Give it a little love.
Go directly to dessert. Do not collect main course. I like this idea.
Sorry, I thought this would be plenty.
Did you think I was being sarcastic? I really do like the idea. 5 stars. Would do again.
So, now I draw?
Yeah, this is the end of your turn, so you actually draw 2 cards. My turn. Pick a bauble. You get 2 baubles.
In your dreams. Reverse.
Reverse, reverse.
Reverse mirror.
No, you can't reverse mirror on a reverse, reverse. You need a reverse, 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 or a reverse, reverse mirror.
What about boomerang?
Boomerang only works when it's your hand. So, now you get 4 baubles.
What? Why 4?
That's 2 for the pick-a-bauble, and 1 for each reverse.
I'm not sure I understand where this game is going.
Come on! It's so fun! I used to play it all the time when I was a kid.
With you? You always say that you didn't have friends when you were a child.
That's right. I was playing alone. What?
Nothing. I'm just trying to picture you sitting on the ground by yourself playing pick-a-bobble.
Alright, let's pack this up.
Why?
This sucks. I'm being a bit vulnerable and you're making fun of me.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'll stop. Well, why would you want to stop the game while I'm winning anyway?
You are not even remotely winning.
Is that right? Double pick-a-bobble.
Double reverse.
How many reverses do you have?
Enough to cover you with baubles. Do you think that other critter is still blocking the flow bridge?
If that's the case, we'll have to find a way to get it to move.
Sit! That was the wrong way. Picking up. This one doesn't look very good.
Let's not judge based on appearances.
You were right. There's a full moon.
There's always a full moon.
So?
Do it again?
Easy now. I think you're forming a habit.
Can't go on like this until dawn.
Why not?
Looks like the birds already had a crack at it.
As long as they're leaving some for us. This one looks suspicious. Requesting permission to sample?
Granted.
Hey, it feels really nice in here.
That's the point. Although it's not supposed to be flooded.
On the other hand, the water temperature is perfect. It almost feels like we should go for a swim. Or something else.
We could make that happen.
Kay? I think someone's watching.
What? Quick! Step back!
Hey, don't take it so personally. How could we have known someone was already there? Ready when you are.
Ready!
Ooh!
He's ripe for the picking!
Harvest time! What are these disgusting things on your back?
Eggs, pimples, could be both. Careful! On your mark.
Anytime. Your turn.
Yep. It was worth a try. One to go.
What is wrong with you? Who spits on people like this? He's getting worked up. Ready when you are.
All set. Now what?
Do you think this is corrosive?
I hope it's not, for your sake. I had no idea that fluids could be so sticky, and I think I wish I'd never known.
Are you okay?
Go, girl!
Uh-oh.
On your mark.
Now! Eat it!
3, 2, 1.
Go, go, go!
Let's get it over with.
And done. Already standing up?
We need to be quicker. On your mark.
Go, go, go!
Ah!
Ready when you are.
Ready.
Aha!
On your mark.
Anytime.
Now what?
Ready when you are.
Ugh. Good thing I kept my mouth closed.
Your turn.
Yep.
Done and done. That's how we rock.
So, anyway, still want to take a dip?
Now that I'm aware this thing might have laid its eggs in here, no thank you. Didn't you want to take a closer look at the greenhouse?
I did.
So, you used to build stuff like this?
No, I was more on the research side. But my work contributed to the improvement of stuff like this. Yes.
For instance?
I don't think you'd understand.
You were speaking to someone who could disassemble a flow engine before she had her first period.
That's not quite the same, but okay. For example, I was working on a graviton methionine nanosynthesizer project.
Well, of course, if you put it like that.
Think of it as a fertilizer powered by gravitational force.
Much better. That, I understand. Anyway, did you find anything interesting?
As you might guess, there isn't much left that's functional. And not a lot of info as to how Exonova was involved. But I think I found everything I needed to fix up the nest's nano greenhouse.
Ah, awesome! Now we'll be able to grow something other than apple dews.
Or cultivate rare flowers?
Why? Are you still interested in studying the plant's reproductive system or something?
No. Mostly because they're pretty.
Oh. Okay. If they're pretty, that works for me. And if they don't stink. Please, no more stinky flowers like the ones you brought me last time.
Promise.
Kay? Kay, you're bugging out. You have to make a choice.
Did you see this collection, though? Whoever was in charge of this greenhouse knew what they were doing.
We can't take everything.
I know. It's just too hard to decide.
Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, da-da-da-da-da-da. To pick the very best one, and that is Y-O-U-U are it.
The fire fluke? Excellent choice.
You thought you were so sly. Do you see the size of this building?
Yeah, it looks like an assembly shop. There were some like that on Truth. Well, in a little better shape, I guess.
Nice, nice. That's some good growing. This one has a hilarious shape.
For real.
I can't get enough of this.
This one doesn't look very nice.
That's unfortunate, because he's right in the middle of the road.
These night skies are so bright.
The sun must be shining between the fragments.
Yeah, I guess so. They're tailing us! Loot!
On your mark.
Go, go!
Pow! Ready?
Now! Your turn.
Got this. On your mark.
Target. Booyah! Great job.
You're welcome.
Ready when you are.
Ready. Are you all right?
You know what to do.
I'm on it. You?
Yep, saw that.
Oh, that's bad. Shielding.
Perfect.
One to go. 3, 2.
Oh, come on!
On your mark.
Now! Awesome!
All set.
Go, this one's ready.
Yep. It's ripe for the picking.
Harvest time.
Done and done.
Whoa, Kay! Your face is all swollen.
You should see the other guy.
Idiot. Should we go back to the nest to prepare those helicaps?
Helicobacinium applanatum. And yes, please. What are you doing?
I'm trying to bait Burble so we can get a lift.
Haha! I knew you would get into it.
Perfect landing.
As always.